So,
Hello,
just welcome
everyone.
back. Yeah, welcome back to Sunset Snake Eyes, the sixth session so far. Uh, when we last left, yeah, um,
We left one guy.
I would, yeah, uh, and yeah, you did kill quite a few of them. But in any case,
Yeah.
you you turned them in for a hefty bounty, as well as brought a good sum of and uh, yeah, that's essentially where we're starting out from. Um, Willoughby did confirm that there is some more gold coming your way soon as it can be retrieved from the hideout. But as of right now, you guys uh, have
Landlong will get some breakfast first to start off his day.
Yeah.
The base to talk about the other substance that she collected.
right. Okay. Um, yeah. Well, that's happening. Anybody want to go with Marisol as the breakfast?
I
Right. Okay.
So,
So
so
you
on their way over there, Marisol gets Dunia caught up on what she's missed, and along the way, she shows Indunia the vial that she collected. Mm. So yeah, while we were there, found this in the well.
That's interesting.
It seems to be attracted to water. It just really, really likes water.
That sounds like a good idea. I mean, it's best to get it investigated as quickly as possible.
you enter his office, and he's just currently like jotting something down in his journal, doing like paperwork.
Inspecting why there was nobody living in the town, I found this. She holds up the vial.
Well, great googly boogly. I've never seen anything like that. And he sort of holds the bottle in his hand, inspecting it and watching the goo just kind of move around in the bottle.
Well, that's not the only thing interesting about it. She places her finger on the substance. It moves on to her, and it begins to spread once again.
Uh, actually, uh, actually, um, I should probably be narrating what this goo does,
Okay,
just because,
sure.
just because. So you basically would just want to open this up and
Just
try
demonstrate
and
what it
show him.
does.
Right. Um, you sort of lop off this drop of the goo, and it sort of sticks onto your hand, and then it just sort of like flattens and spreads out, growing a little thinner as it's like trying to cover the most area it can, but it can't cover anything more than like the majority of your palm before it's too thin to divide itself any further. And Douglas just kind of scratches at his beard and is like, "Hmm, you say you found this in the well, yeah?
Yep.
Well of the town, and I'm guessing you it's only just a little piece of it, yeah?
Mm-hmm. We've gathered that the
Well,
well was 70 feet deep. Found this at the 50-foot mark.
well, that is mighty peculiar, I must say. I've never seen ooze like this in real life, but from what I hear, there ain't any goo variety, and usually they're just mindless eating, uh, when mindless eating bottom feeders. But yeah, this is fine. All knowledge. I ain't particularly a monster kind of specialist, so I can't really uh, make any sort of deductions. But why exactly have you brought it here to?
I'm not sure. It seems that this slime and I are connected somehow. Physically, at the moment, yes, but in other ways too. I just don't know what.
Well, I guess if you want, I could probably take a look at it and try and study it some more. I might know a few friends. I'll send a letter out to them.
If you can get this off my hand, that would also be fortuitous. If I try to move
You
it,
want
it
it?
will, you
You
know.
want an axe for that, or let's see what else I got here.
Douglas just
It
kind
is
of like
stuck to my hand
reach
at the moment,
forward.
and Dunya. If you get an axe, you might as well chop my hand off.
I
Hands
don't
grow back, right?
that won't be necessary. Yeah, I think it'll be fine. As he just kind of like pinches the little spot of goo and he peels it off like putty and crams it back in the bottle. Puts the cork back in. Hell, yeah, I will have to keep this here while I get back to and just figure out what the hey this thing is. But I don't know. Props to you for looking to advance the fields of science, I suppose.
Thank you.
All right. All right. As I suppose as this is going on, is there anything that Lang Long or Yog would like to do after finishing their breakfast?
Yes. Long would like to ask the bartender if he knows, like, do you know if there's like any place that sells magical items, or heard any rumors that where you could find magical items?
But I did hear something about a whatchamacallit, like some kind of magic builder man down in Norfolk.
Ooh, sounds interesting. Tell me more.
Well, from what I hear, he's kind of the best there is. He's got a bit of like a waiting line when it comes to building stuff, building magic items. But that's for custom jobs, I suppose.
Huh, interesting. And would you say this place was Norford, you said?
Yeah, Norfolk. Just head further south. It's on the other side of the desert, just at the end of the Great Lake. Can't really miss it.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir. So, roughly be on the map here.
Map, I suppose, but
I assume a Great Lake would be marked on there.
while you're looking at the map,
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
I think you at some point, maybe during the turn in of the criminals, you would have seen a bigger spotted map, and Norford would end up somewhere. Hold on. Here.
Okay. So, decent click south. Okay.
Good long way.
Jesus.
That's like a week's trip at least.
Wow.
Good magic gear. The trip's gonna be worth it.
Yeah. Should be real interesting. Just need to convince others. Though, to be fair, we don't have much to do at the moment, so it might not be that hard. We shall see. What about you, Yog? Looking for anything?
Yog looks at Landlong and
I see you're a man of simple pleasures. Well, good for you. Well, I suppose we'll wait for the ladies to get back, and we'll talk about what our next move is.
To Withersby. Um, I'm guessing that's what you gals will be doing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah. You all reconvene, have a chance to talk over plans. So,
I'm okay with going, maybe heading out towards the place that that the store clerk said.
right.
All right.
So, I mean,
This again?
from what the bartender told me, he's in Norford. That's a fair ways south.
It'll take us to get there.
How long? It was what, weeks travel to Orchard?
Was not a week. I'll say, I think it. Obviously, again, I'm kind of terrible at distances like this, but maybe a journey of like 5 days.
I mean, it's just a 5 day journey. Granted, that's not remotely accounting for how long it would remotely take for this guy to make any sort of magical items.
Ah! That's not what I wanted to do. No, 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 no. I'm not trying to show the YouTube channel. I'm trying to show the game. Anyway, back to schedule.
I thought this was on Twitch, not YouTube.
It's on both.
Oh, okay.
All in favor, say yay.
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 Yeah.
It looks like the yays have it. We should probably get some stuff.
Democracy!
We should probably get some stuff prepared first and then head out.
I would just like to note Yug more just kind of roared than a.
Sorry, just whenever there's a voting thing, all I think of is my allegiance is to the Republic, to democracy.
Anyway, let's move on to the shop then.
I suppose if we got nothing better to do, let's grab a few rations and other stuff and then head out.
Yeah, there is a general store that you guys can hit up. One moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 5e Tools is down at the moment, so I gotta use books to refer to gear prices and stuff.
Okay.
All right, yeah. Yeah, you enter a quaint little general store. You can see like some prepared bits of food, all kinds of supplies, a few simple weapons.
Lenlong's gonna grab some rations. How many do they have?
How many are you looking for?
Probably at least 5.
Okay, you can do 5.
5 each.
Yeah, five for each of you. Yeah. Um,
That would be how
And
many?
about
25 total.
How many? I meant how much? How many gold
Oh.
pieces or silver pieces would it cost?
Oh, okay. Um, that would actually just be one gold.
For per ration?
No, for all of those together.
Yeah.
20. It's 5 silver pieces for 1 day's ration, and you're buying 5 for 4 people, so that's 25 rations total. And
Yeah.
5 or 4? That's 20.
Okay.
Unless we're
yeah,
going. Oh
okay,
wait,
but
ration
yeah,
for
so
the
20.
horses.
Okay, yeah.
for the rations for everybody. And he'll also get about an extra 30 feet of rope. Considering he's probably at least running low on that, and rope has been very useful.
Well, he still has like 50 feet.
Hold on. So yeah, you can get 50 feet for another gold piece.
Yeah, I'll do the 50.
Sure.
What else is in the shop?
Just a lot of general stuff. Like shovels, pickaxes, candles, boxes, clothes.
What type of
Barrels and
clothes?
baskets. Well, there's like commoners' clothes. There's like fine clothes, traveling clothes. Uh, no costumes, but just like ordinary everyday wear.
Hmm. Uh,
I think I would like to try something on.
by.
That is a different store
Yeah, I know.
on the other side of the lake.
Like Marisol's only piece of clothing that she's had for a while now just a is just a hood and maybe a frock. Might as well get something that's
Right.
more suitable for travel.
Yeah, okay. So if you want, yeah, you find like this nice long jacket that's sort of like looks like it'll definitely keep you cool out in the hot sun. Also good at like breaking like against wind. Um, it's not it's not extraordinary fashionable, but you're looking for function, and that looks like what it's got, and it's got plenty of pocket.
Pockets.
Marisol goes to try it on, and she soon. How much?
Uh, let's see, 2 gold pieces for that.
And she slides 2 gold onto the table. She keeps her old stuff. She keeps her old stuff on in her sack. At least could be used for sleepwear.
Is there like any carriages that could fit like everyone?
Like
Or
a
no?
wagon.
Yeah, like a wagon. Sorry.
Uh, that's well, it's not. Didn't look like it. No.
Okay.
Well, I got everything I need. What about you guys?
I'm good.
Sure.
So to recap, everyone got rations. Langlong got some more rope and a web.
50 foot of rope?
Yog, what did Yog get again?
Yogg is gonna get a Signance whistle in case, like, he's on guard and then something happens. Like, well, time to get it, everyone. Like, wake him up.
And Marisol got
Yeah,
some
just a
new
whip.
clothes.
which is 5 copper pieces.
Yeah.
Anyway, shall we head off?
I guess so, if we're all ready.
Elk nods.
Yep.
We'll hop on our horses and make
Mhm.
our way down to Norford.
Yep. All right. Now, what kind of route will you be taking?
I guess we'll head up Archard and then head to Norford. Just mainly to check on the
Check on the camp.
bandit camp. Yeah, and see if anybody stopped by or what have you.
Yeah. All right. So, starting your first day journeys there. Yeah. You start heading out into deserts, where the land starts to get a lot more dry. You need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, I'm not fantastic. Good.
17.
Where's
16.
Constitution save?
It should be right next to,
Okay.
like, right above.
God,
Yeah,
natural
ooh.
one. Alright, and
Oh, we're
Dunia.
doing
Turn.
Constitution saves. Okay. Give it a moment to load. Sorry.
It's
Should have
okay.
had it all. Oh, my internet hates me today. Thank you. There we go. Right. Strength, dexterity, Constitution. 15.
Yeah. Okay, so unfortunately, Marisol's the only one to fail. And then you thought they would, but
I am
it's
literally boiling.
no, not literally. It's hot and it's uncomfortable, so you're going to take a level of exhaustion.
Okay.
I have to say, I'm not a particular fan of the heat, but for some reason I do quite like the desert. It's sort of comforting to me. Feels a bit like home.
Question: Is this Norfolk?
Yes.
Is this Norford place by the water by any chance, Langlong?
The looks on the map, yes. Though I'm not sure how exactly far. It doesn't look. It looks like you could easily walk to the water.
That would feel more like home to me, at least. Definitely more so than here.
See, August cold blood.
Yeah, you guys manage to handle the heat just fine as you keep walking or riding.
How we were on horseback?
I know, riding. And
So I guess once night falls, we'll take our rest.
yes, a few more hours roll by. Another Constitution save from everyone.
Slightly better. Makes sense. It's cooler at night.
It's not night yet.
Jesus.
18.
Apparently the heat finally struck fucking Landlong. Okay.
Oh no!
Yes. Yeah. So. Yeah, Landlong, you get you get an exhaustion point. Marisol, that's actually fine.
Dunia
So,
needs to do
you
another
still-
one too.
I need to do another save. Okay.
August is taking this fucking heat like a champ.
Yay!
11.
Langlong!
Okay,
Yay, Doug!
Yeah.
I may have spoken a bit too soon there. You know, you touching my shit.
Yeah, I'm turning on your exhaustion tracker.
Okay.
I thought you were saying something to one of us, like someone decided to dig through your rations for some reason.
Well,
Okay, good.
Green just did something, so.
Yeah, turned on your exhaust counter.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Mm.
Yeah. All right.
So you're
And
turning on
as you-
exhaustion for us. How do you do that?
Right. I've already done that. I've already done that for you, for Sega.
Okay. Anyway, let's go.
Yes. So, as the sun starts to dip out on the horizon, it's now evening. It is getting a little cooler. You pass by Dead Tongue Jack's that you had raided just yesterday, or last night rather.
Did they
And you
already come
see-
to collect the rest of the Dragonstone?
Well, you are a bit further away, but you can see like a small group of men just sort of like carrying boxes and putting them into a covered wagon, and you can assume that it's probably Douglas's guys gathering it all up to bring back to Ashbury, because these guys don't look like bandits at all.
Then again, neither do the people in charge of this place, but what am I saying? What do I know?
Yeah.
It's a politics joke.
Well, and anyway, the sun's starting to set. I guess you guys would start to set up camp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you guys like to set up any sort of watches?
I'll take first watch.
I'll take last watch. I'm frickin' tired. Yeah.
To,
Okay. And Indunia would be fourth.
No, I think Adunia will be second. Langlong
Yeah.
volunteered for last.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So in that case, Marisol, give a perception check at disadvantage.
Cause exhaustion.
Yeah, you're a bit too tired to keep an adequate watch. You sort of start nodding off now that it's getting cooler. But you still keep yourself awake for the remainder of the watch, until you wake up in Dunia, but you didn't notice anything.
Okay.
Yep. And then Indunia can go ahead and make a perception check.
Sorry, what check am I making?
Perception.
Perception.
Percepzione.
Oh, okay.
some French.
7.
Woof.
Yeah, you're also kind of tired. You don't really notice anything going on. Your mind's just a bit scattered, but nothing seems to be going on. Again, afterwards, I guess Yogg would go next.
And I'll be the idiot savant. Please.
Oof.
The scores
5.
keep getting worse. Yeah, the scores just keep getting worse.
Watch
Yeah,
Langlong.
Yogg.
Watch Langlong get a nat 20.
I was
Well,
going to say 1.
he would also. Lemlong is still a bit exhausted for now, but yeah, make that roll with disadvantage.
Luckily, I have a +6. 9.
No.
Okay.
The best
Okay,
roll.
not a nat 20, but still
That's
better
roll
than
out.
the rest of us.
Yeah.
Only barely.
Yeah, you can. You try your best to keep an open ear out and an eye out, and other than like some minor like animal noises just sort of around the camp, nothing really strikes you as dangerous.
We're all just sleep deprived tonight.
I mean, I mean, it's more the heat more than anything.
That is true.
Yeah.
And actually, in the desert, it gets rather cold. So at night. So, but yeah. After that, both you and Marisol can remove your disadvantage or the exhaustion level. Say it's
Okay.
0.
Yep, done.
All right. And then morning arises. Also mark off 1 ration.
Yep.
Okay, where are the rations?
Should be in your items.
Yeah, they should be in your inventory. Oh wait, you didn't do that.
Oops. Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah, so you were
So there
given
should be
5. Now you'd have 4.
Let's go.
Okay. Yeah. You guys don't waste any time. The guys who were at Dead Tongue's camp are now gone. That you can see in the distance, but you continue on your way. And as you do that, a mountain sort of comes in your way. So sort of, it's not suddenly appears in your way because it's open desert and you can see it for a while.
No, it suddenly appears and sprouts out of the ground from a mountain out of a molehill.
Okay.
Yeah,
Man,
but,
those drugs are really effective.
Oh,
but,
that mountain
either-
isn't real. It's just a mirage. Walks into mountain. Nope, it's real.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, so you guys can either, choose to go. You can obviously go around it, but depends which way you would take that way. So you can either head a little further south, a little slightly westward, or go due east to go around it.
Oh, right about here is still part of the
Yes.
hill.
Yes.
Say,
You can either go this way or that way.
I say we go west. Use the troll mountain as a cast a shadow over everyone, protect us from the heat.
I assume either going this way or this way would change our time by a little bit, correct?
You're not entirely sure.
Okay. That way it doesn't seem. Len Long would personally suggest this way.
Sorry, I was disassociating a little bit. Which way should we go?
Yeah.
Yes.
This way or this way. Len Long is going for this way between the mountains.
Indunia says to go to the other way because if we go in between the mountains, we could easily be ambushed.
So 2 boats for going west, 1 boat for going east. I'm gonna go with Indunia's vote. Look
Then
at that,
the,
we're evenly split.
Yeah.
And rule 1 of D&D: don't split the party.
Yep.
Well, you haven't decided on that yet, so. So yeah, you guys are at an impasse.
We'll go west then. Considering that's what the rest of the party wants.
You mean east?
Or yes, east.
All right then.
There were 2 votes for west, 2 votes for... Okay, we're going east.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what you guys asked for. So, start. Go around. Short, windy, sort of like grasslands. Is it no longer like scorchingly hot? And you can actually see in the distance something of a deciduous forest. and you see sort of just beyond this town is this large lake port. It obviously connects to this large body of water. There are definitely like some small forests and shrubby hills, and the town that's actually situated at the coast of it is sort of has this big wall of like lumber, like if you like these giant like log walls that sort of for a large border, and yeah, you're allowed in as the big wooden gates open up for you, and you see this quite large town, quite larger than Ashbury, as there are like people building boats and herding animals, all sorts of things, just lots of people. Um, and they do sort of notice this strange gaggle of wanderers that sort of make their way into town. But yeah, you guys, you guys are now in the town. So, what would you wish to do from here?
How big is the town compared to like Ashbury?
And Dust Gulch.
Compared to Dust Gulch, it's easily like 10 times the size.
This place is like nearly practically a proper city.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, Landlong will just try to find the closest inn.
Yeah, you easily do that. And what you actually find is this. Well, you ask. Are you just looking for it, or are you like asking around?
I mean, he's more looking, just like more actively looking for like signs, as inns, not particularly asking anybody. If he doesn't seem to be able to find anything within like 15 to 20 minutes, he'll most definitely ask.
Oh, I forgot to transfer to the main screen. Also, thank you, Retro Gamer Kevin, for hosting.
Yeah. So looking around, you don't see any signs that say inn. You see like tavern or bar, but
Uh-oh,
there's one.
the map graphics went away.
I took care of it. Don't worry about it.
Alright.
And you do until you do find one little. You do find this rather large building that's with a big sign that says hotel.
Now this place sounds fancy.
Yogg looks at the sign that shows his head.
Yeah, it's about like 4 stories tall, and they can sort of see that it's like made out of like these. Yeah, so you enter the hotel, and you're sort of greeted in like a bar for drinks right there, and also like people to like tables to situate it. But instead, you're sort of finding like this wide lobby with like a large staircase that ascends to the other floors, and a desk where other and then you sort of walk up, and the hotel owner, which is like this small halfling woman, red hair. Right. Can I do anything for you, sir?
Yeah, first off, how much is it for a room at this place? As Landlong's just sort of looking around, just like,
Be 2 gold pieces a night per person, sir.
Jesus. Or Baphomet or whatever. Alright. Landlong will put 2 gold for himself down.
Will you all be sharing a room then? Comfortably hold up to 4 people at once.
And there's 4 of us.
Alright. By the way, I heard a rumor that there's this guy in this town that can make magic items. Do you know where he might be?
Let's I know the man you speak of. His name is John de Kessel. He works as an artificer, not too far away. Um, I can give you his address if you so ask, if you so wish.
That'd be mighty kind of you.
Yeah, and then she sort of jots down the address on a small piece of parchment, hands it to you, and then also hands you the key to the room. It's got this little leather tag that has the number 203 printed on it.
Uh, Weird. Oh, thank you very much. I assume I just find this number and that's the room I'm in. We're in.
Yes, your room is on the second floor, sir.
Okay. Oh. What time is it right now, Green?
It's afternoon, so it's maybe like 5 p.m.
Okay. Thank you for that. Do you people serve food here, or do we need to go someplace else for that?
We are a hotel, not a restaurant, sir.
I have no idea what a hotel honestly is, so.
We provide lodgings and nothing more.
Okay. So we'll have to get food for ourselves. Oh, thank you very much, and we'll be back once we feel tired. What do you guys want to do? We're in this big old city. Personally, I want to head to that artificer person and possibly get something to eat.
What else is here, Green?
Well, if you guys want to find out what else is in this town, you're gonna have to go looking for it.
I'm just gonna stick with landlong because, well, not the smartest.
Indunia, Marisol, anything you'd like to look for in here?
Nothing in particular. I'm sorry, I dozed off for a moment. I missed the part where you answered what else is in this town other than the hotel.
Right, I said you're gonna have to go looking for it because, I can't just tell you what's in this town if
Okay.
you don't already know.
And I guess maybe Indunia and Marisol go have a look around. Marisol will need to get to a body of water so that she can cool off.
Yes, please.
Um, okay. So you guys are splitting up then.
Apparently.
Alright,
After we said, don't split up the party.
I mean, we
Oh, I
split
mean,
up a couple of times, so.
you're
I was
in
meaning we
town,
were
not a
doing split of the
dungeon.
party in places where, there could be a fight about it.
Yeah, okay, so guess we'll start with Lang Long and Yog.
Yep.
Alright, so you follow the address that the receptionist gave you. It's a bit of a long walk in this big winding city, just because it's so big. But you do eventually find this place. It's a little stonework building, sort of tucked away at the end of a lane. And there's this sort of like this hanging
I'm gonna
sign
go
in front of
preheat my oven.
it. Okay. Yeah. So you sort of see this sign that just sort of says De Kessel's Emporium.
This looks like the place, big guy. And does the place look open, or?
Yes, you definitely hear like noises of activity inside.
Okay,
And there's
Planlong
yeah,
will
there is
go
actually
inside.
there's actually a little paper sign in front that just says the word open in front of the door.
Neat. And then Long will just enter right in.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you step
we'll follow close behind.
yeah, you step inside and there's this sort of this wide long building that sort of is sort of filled up with all these like shelves and tables and desks and workbenches. Um, on the tables, there's just all these like pieces of like scrap metal, swords, pieces of armor, um, and like big scrolls with all these elements just sort of scattered around. Um, and in the very back, there's this what looks like a human, just sort of like leaning over something on a bench, and you just sort of hear like this electrical crackling noise.
Hey, yeah, open.
He The crackling noise stops, and he just kind of like you hear this big clunk, and he turns around, and he's wearing like this big iron mask on his face, which he then flips up and reveals his face, which is kind of covered in like grime and oil, like mechanical oil. It's like, he is a human, kind of young, reddish hair, very wild, big sideburns, not big sideburns, smaller sideburns. It's like, oh hey, uh, I'll be with you right in a second. I just need to finish this these rune circuits up one moment, and then he just
Yep.
and then he just flips the mask back down and goes back to tinkering with these tools in his hand. He you definitely you can also see this large blackboard with like that's sort of listed like order list, order like queue, and like different things are crossed out. He eventually he stops, wipes his forehead, takes a piece of chalk, crosses one of the objects off the list, and then he turns back to you. He's like, "Oh, right then. Well, that's finished. Nice to meet you. I'm Jan de Kessel. I'm Norford's resident artificer and magic item crafter, if you so choose to say."
Neat. How much do you normally charge for jobs?
It depends on the object. Uh, I mean, if you want like a ring to just sort of like shoot like a magic missile or something, that'll be fine, easy peasy, no problem. If you want something a bit more complex, like I don't know, a sword that talks to you or whatever, that's gonna be a bit more complicated, I'm afraid. I'll have to charge more for that.
I was
But
thinking,
yes, what exactly are you thinking of?
something simple, something to give my punches a little zap, like sort of brass knuckles. Some of my old friends used to have these sort of brass knuckles, and I'm figuring like I could have some of those and like infuse some sort of magic in them.
Ah, I see, I see. And yes, it deals electrical it would deliver electrical shocks on contact, it would say, right?
Yeah,
Hmm. Very plausible. How would you manage that? Precious. No, actually, yes, I think I can do that. Yes, indeed. Um, Now, let's before I fully agree to such a thing, um, we should probably talk about price range. Yes,
yes.
I believe in the ballpark of 300 gold pieces. Yes.
Yeah. Is it possible for me to give you a large chunk now and either you pay you the rest later, or possibly have me work the rest off?
Indeed, indeed. Yes, that is entirely good. That is entirely possible, good sir. Half now, the other half later when it's done. Yes.
That sounds fair.
Alrighty. Can I get your name, good sir?
You can just call me Landlong.
Very well. And then he turns back to this big chalkboard list, and he writes underneath at the lowest position of this list, Landlong. Yeah, just Landlong. And then he just draws this little picture of like a lightning bolt and a
Above
list.
mine.
It's are just there's only one name above yours.
Okay. So how long do you think it'll take?
Well, let's see. I still have to finish Lady V's order first, but I think that will take about 4 days.
Okay. Out of curiosity, is it possible to work out some sort of deal like I help get materials for you or something and you can lower the price?
Hmm. Well, I do have all the resources I have with me here. Um. Hmm. I. Sorry to say, sir, but I don't really see how you can help me build this any faster than it is. These things take
Alright,
a while.
I'm a type of bargaining man and I'm not averse to doing some work for it, so just checking if it was possible. Alright, I'll give you half now, and he will drop 150 gold on the table.
All right. And then he just sort of turns to you. Is your friend here looking to order anything as well?
Alright, big guy.
Yog looks around, but there's clearly like he doesn't understand.
Imagine your big club you carry there. You swing it around, you hit somebody, and they just explode in fire. He can
Yog
do that.
Yog takes a like chud from its like uh and then he looks at Landlong, he goes, boom,
Big boom.
big boom.
Uh, Big boom, you say?
Yes, my friend is.
Uh, I could certainly accept that order just as easily. So you want it to explode when it hits somebody? Isn't that a bit dangerous?
Yog just kinda he he takes his fist and kinda just hits his own shell with.
Right. Yes, I see. Hmm.
To be fair, I was just
Well,
using that as an explanation for him. I didn't think he was actually going to go for it, so I ain't talking him out of it, though. Yeah.
well, it's a bit hard to negotiate with yet, not to not to be entirely rude to your friend, but it's a bit hard to negotiate the fine details of artificing when looks like your friend isn't all there.
Yes. Yog, do you want a big fiery explosion, or do you want them to just sort of catch on fire?
He looks at Lon. He looks and says, "Fire."
Okay, so is it possible to just sort of have have his club here just sort of when he hits people, they also catch fire?
Uh, I suppose I could do start building it. However, there is a solution to that. I could offer you a lone weapon for to suitably replace it while I'm working on it.
Okay. Hey, buddy. Uh, you're going to have to leave Chud here for a bit, but he will give you another Chud for the time being.
Another chud.
I should
Yes.
probably I should probably explain. I don't need it until I actually start working on
Ah,
that project. I still have another order ahead of you, and to build your lightning
yes.
gauntlets, good sir.
Yes.
Chud just Yog just nod.
So, when he's ready, he's going to need Chud, but he will give you a different Chud. So, when when he's ready, he'll. Don't worry about it. How much is this going?
Yog just kind of he reaches into his shell, like one of his arms retracts into a shell, and like I'm assuming there's like a counter between them.
Like a desk between you and him. He's got like a big workbench against the wall behind.
Okay. And he kind of his hand comes out and gives him like 200 gold in a pouch.
Right then, I will. I'll keep this tucked away and put down a note. Your name, good sir.
Yog.
Very well. And then he writes underneath Landlong's name, Yog, and then like a little fiery picture. I don't know what that means. Anyway, yes, glad to do business with you guys. I will see you in 4 days after your order, sir.
Yep. Be happy to do business with ya.
Gladly.
Come on, Yag, let's go find the ladies and get something to eat.
He nods.
We will switch the scene over to Marisol and Indunia, who are out in the town together right now.
Can we pause for a moment? I have to go put pizza in the oven. The oven just finished preheating.
You're kind of breaking up here.
Sorry. I preheated the oven before their scene started, and just as their scene wrapped up, the oven beeped. So, oven's preheated. Yep. I need to go put pizza in it.
We could take a break. We could take like a short break and get back to you guys when you're ready.
Yep, sounds good.
All right, yeah. We'll go and break for a quick bit.
Well, that was interesting. Also, Green, you could have just said imbecile to Yog. He wouldn't have any idea what it means.
Alright, I'm back. Anyway.
Welcome back.
Thank you. So, heading to the girls now.
Did you want to maybe head to the? Do you want to head to the Do you want to head to the
The what?
ocean
I'm
lake and get some
sorry.
water?
Sure.
Do you want to head?
Sure. Getting
It's okay,
some
don't worry.
water would be nice.
Let's wait for Green to get back, shall we? Because I don't
Okay.
think he's here yet.
Okay. Whew. So he had to be here. Me too.
Yep.
Yeah.
So to those who are watching at the moment, any questions for the stream? Not for the stream, the players. The chat is quiet.
Hey, I'm back.
Okay.
How are we all?
Alright. Sure. Some water would be very refreshing right now.
Okay, let's head towards there. Is there anything of note?
Well, you do know that there's a giant lake there, like just at the edge of the town. But you can also sort of gather that there's like you also pass by this building that's labeled bathhouse. Way to go to the bathhouse is like free, but to use it is
That's what I meant to say, yes.
pieces for somebody to uh spend an hour there.
Okay, how much would that translate to gold?
Half of one gold piece. So so you could take away one gold piece and give yourself 50, it will be the same thing.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna
50
spend the
silver.
whole 2 hours there. I need to refresh.
Sure.
Would you like to join me in Dunia?
Yep, I can do.
Then my one gold piece was for both of us. To spend an hour.
All right. Yeah. Uh yeah, you spend some time in the bathhouse. There's this huge like uh this giant bath that's all like steaming. There's like all kinds of soaps and stuff. It's very refreshing. You can roll your die, um, and give you that many temporary hit points.
Ooh,
Um,
nice.
okay, which level die?
Uh, so for you it would be a D8. So you click the hit dice button. Yeah, you get 6 temporary hit points.
Nice.
And Indunia can also do the same.
So 44 plus
Uh,
my 6, so 50 altogether?
Well, yeah, okay. So there's the temporary hit point box. Just put 6 in there.
Okay. Do we meet
So the
anyone
next time you
there?
take damage, uh,
I got 2.
uh, yeah, there are some other women currently in the bath. We're just sort of there. And there are like guest staff, sort of like passing out towels and the like.
Honestly, I needed this. Duna, are you okay?
I'm doing great.
That's good. After about an hour, we head out, and I guess we keep exploring the town.
Yeah, I'll say after that hour, you do meet up with with Yogg and Lanlong on the getting.
1,000 forever. I might have to go there sometime.
It's about 50 silver pieces.
Yeah. Well, I'll deal with that later. But me and Yog here, we special ordered some weapons. Dude said it should take at least 4 days for.
Okay.
Well, I suppose we should probably try to find some place to eat, considering the hotel doesn't seem to have any. This hotel thing doesn't seem like it will last.
Hmm.
Should I roll a perception check for a restaurant or no?
What in particular are you looking for?
Just any place to eat. I would think I would need to roll a perception check, but I would like to try to find, like, not fine dining, just dining.
Uh, sure. Go ahead and do that. Roll perception. All right. You actually notice a lounge or a building not too far away. It just says it does advertise food along food, well, specifically.
Eh. I mean, it says food, so I'm down for it. And apparently some sort of show, whatever that is.
Let's go then.
I guess we'll head to Z's Lounge.
All right. Just like there's some soft music playing, and definitely the smell of like food and drink sort of wafting around. Uh, and the a elf gentleman in a fine looking set of clothes approaches you. Is like, welcome to Z's Lounge. I'm going to have to ask that you leave your weapons by the door.
Alright.
Have you not heard? I. Well, you do.
We just arrived in town, so.
Fair enough. You do not exactly look like regulars. Well, the lady of, and then he just kind of like looks around, and just kind of like leans in and whispers like, she recently escaped.
Now, granted, considering what you just said, it'll be what I'm about to ask probably seems very alerting, but it's also for us to talk to her about it because, you see, our job is to take care of people like that, and, well, we'd be more than willing to lend her our services.
Roll persuasion.
Holy.
You just said that you arrived in town, and frankly, I'm not at liberty to allow complete strangers to let you near Lady Z so soon after her harrowing endeavor.
That's fair, that's fair. I mean, we were the ones who took care of the Dead Tongue Jack gang and all that, but, well,
I'm sure
it's alright.
I'm sure you are. Now, I can offer you a table for 4, but nothing more.
Alright.
I'm sorry, I was dozing off for a moment. What was Lang Long exactly trying to persuade?
Yeah, so Landlong.
I want to.
To try to convince her to hire us to take care of the people who kidnapped her.
Well, more specifically, you tried to let him talk to her personally, but that he's not willing to do that right now.
Maybe,
I would like to roll in.
maybe we can try to. Perhaps if you let us know about these kidnappers, we can try to take care of them for her. That way she won't have to worry about them again.
I don't think she has to worry about them again.
I mean, if she
Yeah,
doesn't have to
case.
worry about them again, then why
In
do we
case
need to leave
they-
our weapons?
You know, I was asking in case they try to show up again. Should I roll a persuasion check, Green?
No, because what he answers is, oh, okay, well, I suppose you at least have the right to know that your kidnappers aren't here anymore.
That's good, at least.
I assume you're.
You can roll insight on that. Anyway.
Yeah. Wenlong will give a insight check to that.
22!
Y'all get
17.
20.
Yeah.
No bounty.
Well,
for
we'll
us.
take the. Yeah. We'll take the table for 4.
from is a little far, but it's nice and big enough to accommodate the four of you.
And we get a view of the stage as well, correct?
It's an adequate view. You can see it clearly, but it's a little far away. Some food.
Yep.
Is there anything in here that specifies like fancy food or?
There's kind of like considered prisoner food.
Yeah.
I mean,
Not to mention, we're by a lake, not an ocean, anyways.
Yeah.
Fish would be closest.
Silver pieces.
And
Oops.
yeah, within a few minutes, it'll and the other what you guys see as a small little yellow ball of light sort of flits from out between the curtain and then rests on a stool in the center of the stage. And from there, you then hear this marvelous singing voice just sort of fill the room. As this voice just sort of playing along.
So we go
And
from Wild
it's-
West to Prohibition era.
I mean, whatever, it's fantasy.
I approve.
Yeah. Yeah, it's overall a rather nice time here.
Lovely music.
Again, this wonderful voice is emanating from a small yellow glowing orb on the stage.
Weird.
I can see why.
Well, anyways,
they were
nice
so
music.
I can see why they were so protective of her. She's so small, they can easily trap her in a jar.
Again, you're far away. So this is what it looks like, but if you guys really want to try and like focus and make out a form of some kind from here, you can give me a perception check.
And then I'll shrug and give it a shot.
19?
Natural 20, apparently.
Ooh. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Well, Yog, you've pretty much already gotten the long and short of it. But for Marisol and Langlong, you can, if you squint your eyes just right, this yellow ball is actually like really just like an aura that's sort of been giving off. And as you sort of focus your eyes and squint just right, you do see this very small feminine figure. And from the looks of it, she's also got a tiny set of wings.
are you an angel?
She's a
bug
pretty
like
fairy.
Neat. Think that's some sort of fey folk.
Be right back.
Wonder if that's Lady Z. Who knows?
All right. Yeah. As the show wraps up, small little fairy flips back the way she came. You guys have pretty much finished your meals by now. Is there anything you'd like to do at this point on?
Glenn Long seems pretty satisfied. Got good food in his belly, listened to some nice music. He seems happy.
Yeah, we should wait for Sig to get back.
Yep.
I'm sorry, what? I disassociated a bit there.
Okay. What was the last thing you remember hearing?
It was about the singing and you making a Star Wars reference.
All right. I guess real quick. Roll a perception check for Indunia.
Okay. 10.
Yeah, it's a bit hard to see what what exactly this glowing figure on the stage is. So you can get back.
Okay, I'm back.
All right.
Back on.
Yeah. So after all that, is there anything else you guys want to do for now?
I was
No, I was more
honestly
than willing to
anticipating
head.
that there was going to be a fight starting, which would be a little hard for some of us without weapons.
Well, it would also be hard for anybody else because nobody else has weapons here.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right. Again, if there's anything else you want to do, you can just like say so now because I think
No?
I can't think of anything currently.
okay. Then cool with it.
Sounds good to me.
Okay then. Yeah, that's the long and short of it. And
So now it was only like an hour and a half.
yeah, I said this session was going to be kind of simple, but it also seems like yeah,
Circumstances.
I suppose yeah. So
Anyway, this
yeah,
session was kind of fun. Can't wait to see what shenanigans we might get up to in
Well-
Norford?
Noford.
Noford. I can't read because the map graphics are
Wait,
gone.
hold on. Oh wait.
No fur, but New York has scales, not fur.
Oh god damn it. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, I forgot. I accidentally deleted all the map decals, but it's all right. I can easily put them back on. Yeah. So I think that'll be it for now. I think we'll take a break next week.
Since we've
session nine.
confirmed that Cherry wasn't gonna make it, isn't
Mm-hmm.
Well, yes, and yeah.
Bye.
Also, I
Hey
think I
Cherry,
kinda knew
we're
it.
just about to start wrapping up.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. So yeah, that'll be it for now, and no game next week because I also kind of need the break.
And in that case, we're probably not gonna have a game the week after because my partner's turning 30, and we're gonna be going away for the
Yeah,
weekend.
good for him.
Anyway,